It's Thursday, everyone. I'm Andrew Dow. Time for Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit newyorktitle.com. We have Steve Glick. Welcome back from vacation.
I'm back.
Dave Rotiner. He didn't go anywhere. And today, Yesenia Quichimbo. Say that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. This is your second time on the podcast,
Second
right?
time, yes.
Yeah, okay. So you have a couple things we're going to cover. First of all, congrats on your first closing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Woo-hoo. Thank you.
How does that feel? Because that's like a big milestone for.
Oh my gosh, it was big. It's big because it was my first closing, but it was also big because it was a really challenging one. We went through multiple hiccups with SEO, time delays, banking delays, and because there were so many days, we ended up with an expired appraisal.
Wow.
Through it all, we just needed to keep all the emotions leveled on both sides to make the deal happen. And I think that was that true testament to having the right team by your side to make sure that we can make the deal as opposed to break the deal.
So you say it's challenging, but some other real estate agents say, it's just normal. That's just a normal business, transaction. But congratulations. How long did that take you? I know you started real estate this past year, right?
So I started in August. We went into contract in October, and we closed on Monday.
Wow, good for you.
And even the closing attorney, referred to this particular deal as a marathon. He was like, everything after this is going to be a 5K.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
because it's going to be
good
smooth.
analogy.
You experienced a lot in your first deal right there. So now
Yes.
you know how to handle the next one, and you got through all those challenges. So that's great.
That's amazing. Well, congrats on that. We have another listing we're going to get to in just a little bit, but first I want to talk about Project Most. First of all, tell us a little bit about what that is, and you have a fundraising event coming up for that.
So Project Most is a local non-for-profit in East Hampton, and they focus on enriching the children through after-school programs and summer camp. And our event this weekend is Empty Bowls, which is a great family-oriented event. They have about 15 plus local chefs who donate soups and baked goods. They have live music, activities for the kids, a 50-50 raffle. Right. Some of the restaurants that will be there will be the Honest Men Group, so Fondita, Town Line, Meeting House, Nick and Tony's, Springs Tavern. And it's a great family event. They're still taking sponsorships. So if anybody wants to do it, it's $150 to sponsor the event. And it's $8 for children, $15 for adults, 5 and under are free. Great family event.
Where's the event being held?
The event is being held this weekend at the Amagansett American Legion.
Nice.
From 12 to 3 on Sunday.
Project Most, if you want to send your kid to summer camp, is it free?
It's not free, but it is.
Is that really discounted? Or?
It's one of the most affordable summer camps out here. It's $420 for a full day, 8 to 5. That's for the older kids. The younger kids are 9 to 3. That's 2.5 to 4-year-olds. And there's a sibling discount. And for $420 a week, there's no other camp that does that. They do have a sliding scale, so even if that a week, yes.
I thought you said a day.
No, a week.
I was like,
$420 a week. No, yeah. And they have a sliding scale, so if that is, it really is making it affordable for everyone out here, for all the local families who may,
so they
who
do it
could
like
use
income based. Like
it's income based, correct?
$80,000 a year, $65,000 a year, or whatever.
Right, it's income based. You submit your paperwork and application, and
So
cool.
What is it? What is Project Most? What's the difference between a Project Most summer camp versus a traditional other type of summer camp in the Hamptons? What makes this one so unique and special?
What makes it unique and special is, one, it's a non-for-profit, the pricing that's available, but also they have a tremendous program. They have cooking classes with Amber Waves. They have art classes, music. They have swimming, free swimming at the bay. They do field trips to local places like Longhouse, and they have yoga. They have hiking. The little ones don't do the swimming, but they go to the library every week. They're really using our resources, our local resources, and they've partnered with Amber Waves, which is amazing.
And how long has Project Most been operating here in the Hamptons?
A while.
They've been around for a while. I don't actually know their.
All right, but a long time. This is
they've been around for a while.
How many kids does this take care of here? How many kids do they?
We're giving you all the
I'm
tough
not
questions
sure.
today.
I'm not sure. I can't. I don't. I don't.
What else?
I don't have those numbers. But
she's excited about the fundraising.
It looks like it's a lot.
It sounds like a great program.
Yeah.
And this is kids, local kids, and also people that come out here for the summer,
Yeah,
right?
anyone,
All right. It's
anyone.
open to anybody.
It's
Okay.
open to everyone. Again, local kids. If there's any, if you need a sliding scale, it's there. It's available.
great.
The older kids are in Springs school, and the younger kids are in their East Hampton.
And what age
location.
groups does it start and go to?
So the younger kids are 2.5 to 4.
2.5
That's the
to
9 to
4.
3 program.
Okay.
And then the older kids are kindergarten to 8th grade, and that's 8 to
Wow.
5. So it's a full day.
real.
Imagine like the sliding scale thing worked with like everything. Oh God, that'd be so great.
For food and restaurants.
Food
you
and
went to
restaurants,
Nick
yeah.
and Tony's, and you were just like, here's my taxes. You just, let me get the $15 prefix, please.
Exactly. That would be nice. It's good to see that they have that sliding scale because summer camps could be expensive.
Summer camps.
Summer
and,
camp.
And
yeah.
there's still space available, right?
There
'Cause
is
I know
space
a lot
available.
of these camps out here, it's like, you
Yeah.
got to get in early. They're booked out. There's a waiting
And I mean,
list.
you always want to plan ahead, right?
Yeah,
So a lot of
okay.
the summer camps start, we start looking at summer camps in at the end of January, you book everything solid
Mm-hmm.
by February. So really, even with something like this, you want to make sure you get in nice and early.
This is
and
go
that you
time.
have a
This
plan.
is go time to plan your summer. It's
Yes.
the same for real estate too. If you're looking for a rental, now's the time.
Now's the
you know?
time, yeah.
So it's always plan ahead is always best advice in anything that you do, but especially with your kids in summer camp. So this is great. So the event is, when's the event again?
Sunday at the American Legion from 12 to 3.
Okay. Do you have to call ahead to get a spot?
No,
or
you
kinda
just show up.
and-
You just show up. It's a family
good.
event. The space is there. It's really great.
Perfect. All right, let's talk real estate. Let's start with Steve. What's the week look like?
All right. So this week, the week of February 18th, there were 24 listings that went into contract. Last year, 33. Looking at a decrease there of 27%, but still strong numbers. We're hitting over 20 week over week. 2 years ago, there were 22, so we're looking at an increase there of 9%. Breakdown of those 24 transactions this week: 1 between 5 and 10 million, 9 between 3 and 5 million, 4 between 2 and 3 million, 9 between 1 and 2 million, and 1 under $1 million. The dollar volume this past week was $66 million. Last year, $93 million. Decrease there of 29%, but 2 years ago it was $44 million. Looking at an increase there of 50%. New listings coming on the market: 30 new listings. Again, we're seeing 30 plus in new inventory coming on every week. That increases the inventory by 6 listings. And the breakdown of those 30 new listings: 6 between 5 and 10 million, 6 between 3 and 5 million, 10 between 2 and 3 million, 5 between 1 and 2, and 3 under $1 million. Inventory stands at 1,782 total listings, 1,369 active, 413 in contract. This full report is always available. If you go to Hamptons.com, click on real estate, you could see the full report. You could see every week my report gets posted there. But
There you go.
this is a great report for this week. We're seeing 20 plus listings going into contract and 30 new listings coming on the market. That's the key takeaway.
And to that point, do you want to talk about this next listing you have?
121 Stony Hill Road. Stunning new construction in Sag Harbor. 4,500 square feet, 5 beds, 5.5 bathrooms, ensuite. Every bedroom is ensuite.
That's everything
Great
you want.
location. You're 5 minutes from Bridgehampton, 5 minutes from Sag Harbor Village.
Yeah, where's
Oh, this place is great.
Stony Hill Road?
Stony Hill Road is off Brooklyn.
I know.
Road?
Right? We've seen a couple properties over there.
Okay, yep.
It's a great
Yep.
spot.
It's
you
a
know?
great spot. It's very central,
Mm-hmm.
and the house, no detail was spared. It's really spacious. The living space is open concept.
This thing's ready to go, right? So
It's
this
ready
is
to go. It's
completed,
ready-
right?
it's
We're not
completed.
walking into a construction site. This thing's done.
It's done.
Ready to go. What's the price on it?
3,995,
$3,995 for brand new construction.
right?
How many square
And
feet?
it's permitted for tennis.
Hey, what's the square footage?
4,500. It says
4,500.
there.
This
This
is
is beautiful.
great. Yeah.
Permitted for 10.
Who built this thing?
The construction company is BN Search, and they have other properties out here as well. Alan's doing a ton of work on the house, and they're ready to sell. They're ready. It's a great house.
Great property.
Yeah.
1.7 acres, permitted tennis. I mean, it has everything.
It's great. So easy access, right?
Easy
Obviously,
access.
They can call you
Easy-
anytime.
Call
You
me
can-
anytime. Easy access. We can show it, or we're constantly doing open houses. So
So get in, get ready for summer.
get in and get ready for summer.
Plan
It's like
ahead.
that's
This
where
is
you
the
want to be.
one.
Long Beach
Yeah.
is right down the road. It's location's everything, and
Yeah.
this one has it all.
Perfect. So, Dave,
Yes.
what are you up to this weekend?
Well, what do you want to Say it again. Project Mose presents Empty Bowls.
Sunday,
Yes.
American Legion in Amagansett, 12 to 3.
Empty bowls.
I love that American Legion in Amagansett. You know what I mean? That place is, it's like
A community
it's
hub.
a pillar.
Yeah.
It's a pillar of the community.
It's
You
seen
know,
it all.
You never go there and have a bad time.
I love American Legion.
Everybody goes
Yeah.
in there, and they're always happy. There's always like you're always there to support something positive that everybody
vibe.
in the area cares about.
Absolutely.
So, all right, 12 to 2. What time?
12 to 3.
12 to 3.
12 to
Sunday.
3.
So
Don't miss it.
if I'm an hour late, it's fine.
You're fine. Just come in.
Great.
It's fashion
Hang out.
related, David.
All right. So then it's not this weekend.
Sounds like a good deal.
It's not this weekend, but we want to preview it. We want to really, really, really get this thing going. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Hampton Bays St. Patrick's Day Parade. That's what I'm talking about because
March
it's
already?
back.
Yeah.
I'm in it.
It is back, baby.
I'm
They
in,
didn't
sir.
have it last year, and now they have it. And they have been blowing up my phone and saying, hey, can you talk about this? We really want to get this
Yeah, heck yeah.
out there. So that is on March 22nd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Might as well get there at 10, though, right? And that's in Hampton Bays. I've never been to
That
this.
really goes all day, though. I mean, that parade,
yeah.
it doesn't
I've
end
never
at
been,
1.
I've never been to this parade.
It's a good one.
You just
It's a
keep
good
on
one.
going.
I go to the Montauk one a lot, but
Oh.
this one, I'm going to this one this year.
You gotta
I
go
was
to
really upset that it was canceled last year.
I'm driving my
I
tractor.
felt almost like personally violated.
It was
Yeah,
weather
canceled.
related, right? That's why it was canceled?
No, they didn't have the
so
money
they
or
couldn't get it all
something. Or,
together, like-
yeah,
Politics,
the leadership,
politics.
the leadership just
But it's
couldn't
back
put it together. Now
better
they got
than
some
ever.
real good leadership.
Yep.
They're not messing around because, like I said, I'm talking about it right now, and the reason is because they threatened me if I didn't. No, I'm just joking. No,
Your life depends on
no,
it.
because they emailed me and called me, and I believe they're calling all the other media outlets. We're a
Media
small,
outlets.
we're
I like
yeah,
that.
we're a
Yeah,
small
we are a
little
media outlet.
we're a small little podcast, but Hamptons.com is a significant outlet, and so you got to go to that one.
That's a good one, Dave. I like that.
All right, good. So speaking of St. Patrick's Day, you can also get an authentic St. Patrick's Day dinner with Brian Collins, who is, I think he's Irish.
Collins.
I'm pretty sure he's
Okay.
Irish. That's March 14th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And that is at the Nathaniel Rogers House, which I've never been to, but that's located in Bridgehampton at 2539 Montauk Highway in Bridgehampton. And so you can get Irish cider, you get roasted chicken with
What's
Cumberland
Irish
sauce.
cider? Is that beer?
That sounds like I think that's apple cider with alcohol in it.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
I think when you add Irish in front of any drink, that means that there's alcohol included. So, and then chocolate Guinness bread pudding. Wow. That sounds unbelievable. So space is limited. So call in advance. You can get onto the list of people that are going, or you can make reservations. That was the word I'm
there
looking
you
for.
go.
You can make reservations by going to Hamptons.com. And that's the number one place to go to for events in the Hamptons, Hamptons.com.
This is that place at the intersection here.
That's Hamptons.com,
like-
literally the greatest website in the history of the world.
All right. Yes, that too. I was looking at
There
the
is
house.
nothing better than Hamptons.com.
It has all the information you're looking for a great weekend in the Hamptons.
Yes. And where what were you saying?
Just that I didn't realize that the Nathaniel Rogers House was that big place at the intersection here in Bridgehampton where they restored it. It was
Oh, it's that white building on the corner?
right across
Oh, I've
from-
never actually been there. It's beautiful there.
Yeah, they've done a
Oh,
nice
wow.
job. So there you go. It's cool and worth
good.
checking out, I guess. All right, what else you got? That's it.
Well, one more. We'll do one more.
We'll do one more.
Give me something this weekend.
I thought I did. Wasn't that
Wait.
this weekend? Is that not this weekend?
It's not this weekend.
Oh, that's the 14th.
I'm looking for something this weekend.
March.
This weekend.
I don't know what to do with
Oh
myself
no!
this weekend.
I'm sorry. All right, this weekend. Well, you got the Project Most thing, right?
Yes.
I guess
Okay.
that's what we're doing.
All right. So then you got afternoon tea at the Baker House, which I thought was, very sophisticated. You can get afternoon tea at the Baker House in East Hampton. This weekend, they offer you an assortment of fine teas by Plain Tea, a glass of champagne, savory bites, sweet treats, and most importantly, connection with other people that are there. for
Baker House is
afternoon tea.
beautiful.
So you can go there. That's March 2nd, 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. I've only been there once, and you're right. It is absolutely beautiful there.
Now looking that up.
It is absolutely beautiful there. So that's your weekend.
All right.
Unless you want to bring up a restaurant. Is there a restaurant you want to talk about?
I went to brunch last weekend at Sheepy's in Southampton, and I had never been there before. It's been recently renovated. And
Shippies? You said
Yeah.
Shippies? Oh, I
Yeah.
love Shippies.
And their menu was really great and fresh and delicious. And I was surprised at how affordable it was for
Shout out to Shippies.
for
That's
a restaurant in Southampton.
Yeah, no,
it was
it's
really great. Service was great. Food was great.
10 out of 10.
High,
Shippies.
it was,
10 out of 10.
It was
10
a
out of
10 out
10.
of 10
You
for
can
sure.
go there
It-
even in the
it's-
evening of
yeah.
the summer. They had like a beer garden in the back.
I had never
with
been there,
covered
so-
tent and
Like if-
outdoor eating. And,
If you were to
it's-
do a study, like a college thesis on a good restaurant, and that's well run, you would come up with Shippies.
Shippies is on the list. Absolutely.
Shippies is on the
great
list.
bar, great scenery. You know, it's a pub style, good food.
Yeah.
They got it figured out. Good menu,
Okay.
good pricing.
Good.
Yeah, it was great.
There you
good.
go.
All good.
That's it. What do you want from me? That's it.
That's it. Anything else before we let you go?
Like we said before, this is the time. You know, if you're thinking about
yeah.
investing, if you're thinking about buying your first home, this is the time to do it. We had our prices, our median prices for 2024 recently come out. And if we look at that 5-year history from 2020 to 2024,
Yep.
we went from 1.4 to 1.9 in 5 years, and it's only going to continue to do that. So if you're looking back, 5 years ago was a great time to start to buy, and in 5 years from now, you're going to say 2025 was a great time to start. So
You are a force, Yesenia.
This
It's
is- yeah.
amazing she's only been doing this for a year, isn't it? I mean, she's just like you are an absolute force already in the real estate industry. Out
thank
here.
you. I
Very
really
cool.
think it goes back to partnering with someone who really understands it, and a mortgage broker who's really going to help you and look for things. Right now I'm working with someone who's looking to buy points to lower that monthly payment for the first 5 years, because that's when you'll break even. So again, there is ways to get creative if you're trying to get into the market. So don't be discouraged. Find a knowledgeable person, a real estate agent that's really going to walk you through it and connect you to the right people, the right attorneys, the right mortgage brokers, because real estate is about relationships.
Well said.
Let's end on that. That's a good one.
Amen. Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll call that a podcast. I'm Andrew Dowd, and that is what's happening in the Hamptons.